It's week 8 of the National Football League, and we've got a showcase of shutdown defenses. It's the Titans and the Lions, and it's all up next.
Downtown between... Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. So here are the Titans ready to go on offense for the first time, and it's Will Levis, the 25-year-old at quarterback in his second season out of Kentucky. Levis going to the air right away. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. An early test. 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Trying to run forward with Pollard. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hekker to punt it away. And they punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And they call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Lions will take over. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
I know, team.
And right away, he lost the football. Able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
2nd and 4. Buying time to his left. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll give him a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. The give, right side for Gibbs. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. The numbers for Gibbs from last week. 11 carries, 87 yards.
And as we discovered in talking with the coaching staff prior to the game, going up against a team that struggled against the run has only emboldened them to run the football more. I expect 40 to 50 carries in this game.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They'll look to throw. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Now back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans 33. Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Offense.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Looking to throw. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play. Touchdown on the year. And the Lions get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Strong running at the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Here's Levis. And it's a quick slant to Lockett. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. They'll give to Pollard running left. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. In motion right, that's Burks. And now a fake there on the jet sweep as they'll give to Pollard. And he's got it to about the 40. Here's a 2nd and 8. Here's Pollard again. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Levis to throw it. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. Detroit was up for the challenge through the air. They force a 4th down. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Lions offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams to defend in the red zone. You see the graphic. He's 2nd in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. First carry now for David Montgomery. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Lions first down.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. That's to the tight end, Laporta. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
But they're certainly not shied away from throwing the football as they've leaned on their quarterback to start this game. 4 straight passes right out of the gate, with that last one earning them a new set of downs.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams taking it in as his guys are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. And after the field goal last time,
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want a drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that were happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive in with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
Back to throw, it's Levis. Returning right back to Lockett. 3 catches now this afternoon, the same number he had all of last week. Also, it's a first down. After one, a 14-3 ball game. To the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle, taken down at the 42.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Levis sets up to throw here. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Titans first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
Well, you can absolutely feel the thought process there. They just gave up the touchdown. So in the huddle, they're telling each other, you don't want to give it back now on a 3 and out. Nice job with the first down.
Drops this underneath for Pollard. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. And from the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. Now Levis. This complete to Lockett. He had 3 catches last week. That one his 3rd on this drive alone. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now again, it's Levis looking to throw it. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. So from the 26-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 4. Pollard will take it up the gut. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
First down, and it's Pollard again. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Now a 3rd and 6. Play action now. Levis. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Lions are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
The Lions offense and Jahmyr Gibbs headed back onto the field. And he continues to be a nuisance for opposing defenses that are tasked with trying to slow him down. He's currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Gibbs straight ahead. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Draymond Jones coming in for that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. We'll call that a 47-yard punt, a return of just 3. And it'll be Titan football. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
In motion right is Ridley. Levis back to throw. He finds his man, Pollard. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league and converting on 3rd down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. 1, the turnover battle, and the second, 3rd down conversions. So they got one there. DJ Reader there on the tackle. Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37. Levis. That pass taken in by Burks. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Levis looking to throw. That finds the former Jaguar, Calvin Ridley. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play that time for the Titans. 45 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Pollard will take this into the end zone for a Titans touchdown.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.